scheduled time or can't find the notes you just took in a previous class? Ever felt like you got the freshman 15 or ever felt like you always have to compete with the smartest kid in class? How about feeling like you need to get a job now that you are a college student who needs a car and have to pay for tuition? What about feeling like you have too much homework to do in one night when really you procrastinated and didn't manage your time correctly? Well, if you answered yes or oh man, that's all me to any of these questions, then listen closely, because those are all signs of stress. And today I'm here to inform you all the causes and stress among college students and ways to manage stress. As a college student myself, there are many things that can be stressful when they don't need to be. For example, standing up here to talk to people who are just as nervous as I am is stressing me out. According to Stanford Daily News, on February 29, 2000, Joanne Wu explains that students willingly have to adapt to the fast pace of college life. Students coming straight out of high school are better informed of what to expect rather than how to cope with life challenges. Success among college students is the number one goal. However, wanting to succeed extracts the ability to see the biggest stress reliever, which is connecting with other people and growing in various hobbies. So let me help you understand ways to live a healthier life. First, I'll explain the causes of stress. Second, I will discuss the effects of stress in college students. Lastly, I will guide you through the ways of managing stress. In life, we are inevitable to stress. Sometimes in our lives, we experience stress, whether it's mild or severe. We just can't get away from it. According to the American Institute of Stress, stress can affect a wide range of emotion, moods, or behaviors, but more importantly, it affects the body internally, such as your nervous system. It's a state of mind when it's causing you to have adrenaline rushes or alert other parts of your body to contract or tense up. Muscles start to ache, like headaches, migraines, backaches, neck aches. It can affect your respiratory system, which is causing you to have difficulty breathing, causing you to have hyperventilation or panic attacks. Cardiovascular system, which is an acute stress, increasing heart rate, strong contractions to the heart, which leads to chest pains, but more severely, heart attacks. Esophagus, when you can either eat too much or eat too less, causing you to have stomach pains, causing you to vomit, having diarrhea or constipation. And also your reproductive system. For men, it causes you to have lack of testosterone, and for women, it causes you to have irregular or more painful menstrual cycles. Now that I explained the causes and effects of stress, let's apply it to how it affects college students critically. College can be perceived as a new and exciting time. However, it can be very overwhelming. Rob Callahan of Livestrong discusses that the new experiences and growing opportunities in college can lead to unhealthy levels of stress and hinder students' ability to socialize and achieve academic goals. According to Joanne Wu of the American Institute of Stress, studies have shown that women are more stressed than men. In a survey taken in 2000, 39% of women feel more stress, as to only 20% of men feel stress. Kristen Collins of All Women Talk informs us 7 reasons stress is caused in college students. The first one is not being organized, not having parents or teachers to keep you on check, telling you when a homework is due or when you should do your homework. It can cause poor eating habits, which is the freshman 15. When you feel the need, you don't have to sit down, or you don't have the time to sit down and have a nice meal because you have a busy class schedule. You don't have a set lunch time, just like high school. Competition. The need to be the highest in your class or graduate before the 4-year college expectation can be very stressful. Your workload. You can have piles and piles of homework, as well as being busy with work, which is very, very stressful. Social stress in relationships. Not being able to spend time with friends and family you are one close to, or not seeing family members on a daily basis can be very difficult as well. Financial. Cost of tuition, books, and parking passes, or gas, etc. can be expensive. And lastly, their time management. Wanting to be involved in everything just like high school, but don't have the time to do more important things like studying or homework, causes you to stay up all night and lose your full 8 hours of sleep. College is very stressful to many students, but there are easy ways to manage your stress. Authors of WebMD reveal several tips on how to manage your stress before stress manages you. Taking some of the tips from WebMD, I came up with an acronym to help you all, as well as myself, manage stress. In college, we all start to make some peers, and some may stay forever, and some may just be your college memory. Well, since it's easy for us to know we have peers, why not use my peers as an easy way to remember tips to be healthier? It's a little silly, but I promise it'll help you in many, many ways. So first, M. It's for you to manage your time correctly. If you know homework is a little difficult for you, start a part of it a couple days before, and that way you'll know if you need a tutor or not. Y is for you don't need alcohol or drugs to relieve your stress. Although drinking on weekends for a fun night out with some friends isn't bad, just don't use it as a weapon for your stress. P is for positivity. Staying positive is always important. You don't want to be stuck thinking, I'll never pass this test, or I'm not smart enough to get an A in the class. If you didn't do good on a test, it's okay. Just try harder next time. Believe me, there are many, many college students who have failed a class or two and still are very successful. E is for eating. Make sure you get a balanced meal in. Lay off the sugars and focus more on fruits, vegetables, proteins, or whole grains. Being stressed can lead to the cravings of comfort food, and that's not good. Second E is for exercise. Getting at least 30 minutes of exercise a day will help you get your mind off of the hectic school schedules and relax your mind and body a little. Everyone needs a break from studying sometime. R is for review the pros and the cons about stress. Know what you need to do to stay healthy and minimize your stress level. And lastly, S is the most important, which is sleep. Try to get as much rest as you can. Your body is like a cell phone or a computer. It can't last 24 hours without recharging it. So now you all understand the reasons for stress and how it can impact college students and ways to manage it. Take this information to live a healthy and stress-free life, stress-free college experience. Be the definition of the real fun college experience and be there to help your peers reduce their levels of stress. Being stress-free leads to a successful BE. Thank you.